Yeah, really enjoyed working with ADI, Uday and team. They do a very good job of condensing down a lot of information into consumable data with key takeaways. As a private equity firm, we use them in the diligence process and then also to help our existing portfolio companies set their strategies and figure out what markets they want to pursue.
So I've done a couple of projects with ADI over the years. My first project a number of years ago was actually a market study into the low-density polyethylene market, but actually a very specific study, not just a general. I was running a service division and we wanted to expand our service offerings into that market, but in a very specific way. And so ADI did a really outstanding job of not just giving me general market information, but pinpointing, was the opportunity there, was there room for me, what were the competitors, and it's a very secretive market. They're very close-lipped about their technologies, and so that's why we went to an outside consulting firm. We were very happy with the result.
Heath, Phillips 66 has been a great client of ours. You've been supportive of the work that we have done over many years, so super grateful to you for that. Any thoughts or feedback on what your experience has been in working with ADI?
You guys are great. You bring thoughtful conversation to us. I like the approach that you have. You've got a breadth of capabilities, right? So typically, I know if I have an issue or a question, I can come to you and you say, yeah, I got a guy for that. So whatever the issue is. So especially when we're stretching and stepping out into new areas for Phillips 66, where we're not comfortable, we don't have 150 years of experience, bringing in your capabilities to supplement what we can do is always helpful.
Well, again, I think the key is the level of detail, and there's market information everywhere, and most of it is very general, and we usually have very specific questions and very specific needs. And getting those answers means going to the right people and asking the right questions. And I think one of the strengths of ADI is that the analysts that they have are very knowledgeable about the markets, and they also have a variety of different people with different skill sets that they can assign different tasks, and they know what questions to ask with our support, of course, but are very good about getting the right answers and putting it in a very concise form for us to evaluate.
Yeah, so we've worked with ADI on a few different projects. The first project was a market research report related to decarbonization pathways for ammonia. And that research report also included some CCU, carbon capture and utilization technologies that they diligenced for us. And then the second report was related to hydrogen compression OEMs and other technologies.
Well, I personally worked primarily, as I said, in the market studies. Been very happy with those results. Also, I find the reports that are issued on a monthly basis on the general commodities to be very useful. And so typically I would say if you have a need to understand your market better, to understand the specifics of your market better, ADI is a great choice.
Yeah, I think ADI is very helpful when you have a new market that you're trying to get up to speed on quickly. So especially if you're in an investing role and trying to figure out which markets you want to pursue or trying to learn about a new market, it's helpful to bring ADI on, and they can give you information like total addressable market size or TAM, break that down into geographies or subsectors within industries. They can give you information on supply-demand dynamics and also pricing dynamics and pricing forecasts to help you craft a thesis around the growth outlook for certain sectors.